Well, hi folks. As you can see, I'm a little bit more casually dressed than usual. I have my water shoes on and I have a kayak pedal. So can you guess what today's show is going to be about? If you guessed kayaking, you'd be right. Hi, welcome to Around the Town with Marilyn Forbes. For today's very special show, we're actually going to be looking at some kayaking adventures. And if you think we're going to be going to one of the state parks or something like that, you are wrong. We're going to be right here in Scottdale. We're going to be talking to some folks from the Jacobs Watershed Association who are going to be talking about some of the projects that they have going on. And of course, obviously, they include kayaking. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay, well now as promised, first of all, we are going to be talking with Annie, who is the Executive Director of the Jacobs Creek Watershed Association. Yep. Annie, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. We're always excited to show off our creek.
Okay, well, first of all, before we get into some of the exciting things that are going to be happening here, just give us a little bit of an idea what your association is all about.
Sure. Jacobs Creek Watershed Association's job is to protect the creek you see behind us. We start all the way up in Acme Dam, a little north of there in the Wonelly Dairy Farm. It flows all the way around by the turnpike and goes out by the Yacht. And every single square mile of that creek is our responsibility to conserve, to protect, to rehabilitate. And then we also, while we're at it, as we flow by the towns and the people in those areas, we have to educate them and provide them recreation and give them the opportunities to get to know their creek and get to know the water resources that surround them here in southwestern Pennsylvania.
Awesome. And I understand that your association is always looking for membership and volunteers and people to come and be a part of it.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Our memberships are affordable and approachable. $10 gets you a year membership, and you get newsletters and you get first access to some of our events. In fact, membership is the only way into our exclusive Tot Time, which is a educational program we run in the summer. And so those types of benefits come to our members, and we're always looking for people to come out and also just pick up a trash bag. Some memberships are free. If you give me 10 hours of your time, you got yourself a membership at Jacobs Creek.
There you go. And 10 hours is really easy to
Over
dedicate.
A year. Yeah, exactly. In fact, some of my cleanups are almost 4 hours themselves. So you do 2 of those bad boys and you're done for the year.
Now, one of the things that the association actually is focusing on now is a project at the Green Lake Dam. And
yes, exactly.
For those of you in the area, you know that's a great source of recreation. It's kind of fallen upon some sad times over the last couple years, and the association kind of adopted it.
Yeah, no,
and they are going to rehabilitate it, and they're going to make it great. So tell us what you guys are going to be doing.
Sure. Green Lake Lake, like you said, it's a Fayette County park. So it's actually owned by the Fish and Boat Commission, but it's leased by Fayette County. But both of those entities are not investing in the infrastructure that I really think our community is looking for. And we did a community survey to say, what do you want to see here? What do you want us to design? We want this to be a representation of the need of our community. And the responses came back. We want a trail. We want boat rentals. We want a playground. We want a dog park. And we worked with a designer. We got a grant through the DCNR. It's the C2P2 grant program that allows you to get funding for projects and designs and plans. And so that master park plan is going to be done here in June, and it's going to include designs that are a destination playground that's going to be structured around the Great Swamp Camp, which is a Braddock trail. It's where, you know, as Braddock was moving towards Pittsburgh to fight and battle in the French and Indian War, they stopped at Green Lake Lake. Right there was something called the Great Swamp Camp. So we're going to make our playground actually themed around the Great Swamp Camp. It's going to have wagons, and it's going to be all made of wood, and it's going to be historically accurate, and it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be forts, and kids are going to love it. But then we're also going to have a dog park where people can come and find a use that allows them to enjoy it with their furry friends. And the big thing is obviously the trail around it. That's going to be very popular. We're very excited about it. We think it's a beautiful lake. It's as beautiful as any of our state parks, but because it's in the hands of the county, they just don't have the resources at this time to take care of it. So Jacobs Creek Watershed Association is happy to step in. We're going to be the primary fundraising body to help get this done.
Oh, that's awesome. And from somebody that personally, I mean, we've gone to Green Lake forever, picnicking and fishing, and now recently kayaking. I just took up kayaking last year, and I actually go down there almost every morning. Awesome. And I'm really excited to hear there's going to be some more kayak activity. Exactly. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so one of our big dreams is that we actually have already gotten a grant at Jacobs Creek Watershed Association where we're going to be purchasing canoes and kayaks and other recreational devices, maybe even stand-up paddle boards that will allow us to have a mobile mobile unit that we can then rent out those pieces of equipment for an hour or two, and we'll have an employee there. You'll sign a waiver, you'll pay your whatever fee it is for the hour, and you can get that piece of equipment and go. That will move it from Acme to Bridgeport to Green Lick to maybe even our family-friendly river trail right behind us, and will allow anyone with or without equipment to have access to the creek. So we're looking forward to having that be in the future a permanent installment at Green Lick.
Okay, now that's maybe next year, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now I want to back her up. Now she was talking about Acme. That's Acme Dam, and Bridgeport. That's the dam behind.
Yeah, so people get confused. Green Lick Lake is the lake that is closest to. It's south. It's the one that's actually on Green Lick Run. It's off of Mud School Road. And people have been calling that Bridgeport for years. But there is an actual Bridgeport Dam. Bridgeport Dam is actually just north of there. It didn't have very many amenities, so not very many people know about it. But technically, it's a Westmoreland County park. They are putting bathrooms in there, and so maybe that's where we'll go next. We're always looking for places to make sure we provide community lots of opportunities, and we have big dreams at Jacobs Creek Watershed Association. So
awesome. Yeah. So things are rolling around. Well, I did want to also back up again too. She was talking about the plans for Green Lick. They actually did it in a really, really unique way with the community participation, community input. They had meetings where they actually said, "Hey, this is your park. What do you want to see?" And they took it from there. I just think that's such an awesome concept.
Yeah, no, DCNR really focuses on public involvement, and the reason they do that is because one of the things they struggle with is that they get these parks and then there's no ownership. And if you don't have ownership, you're not going to have maintenance, you're not going to have use, you're not going to have people trust and go there. Because right now, if I were to walk over any family here in Scottdale or Mount Pleasant, I said, let's go on to Green Lick, they're going to say it's an unsafe place to be. They're going to say they see illicit behaviors there. They're going to say it's a place where they find trash. And I can't resell the park. I can't rebrand the park until I provide the type of safety and security that people really want to see there. And, one of the big things for that will be, rebuilding it and having the community invest in it. Because if I can get a Friends of Green Lick Lake group formed, which we're working on,
awesome.
So we're going to have a separate entity within Jacobs Creek Watershed Association, kind of like Friends of the State Parks. We're going to have a Friends of Green Lick, and that will be our main body for really taking care of the park and keeping it safe so every single family can come any time of day and enjoy all of the features we install.
Awesome. Wonderful. Okay, well, we're going to move on to all the exciting things.
Let's get paddling.
Okay, actually, we're not paddling yet. Look how excited she is. We're not paddling yet. We're going to be talking to Stacy now, who's going to be joining us for a little bit, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about the project that's going on right behind us, right?
Yep.
Okay, stay tuned.
Zoom from Armstrong, the area's fastest and most reliable internet, just keeps getting better. We're increasing Zoom 2 speeds to 300 megabits per second. That means more streaming and more downloads for more devices. And with those devices, you're going to need more data. Zoom customers, your monthly data allowance has increased to 1 terabyte and 2 terabytes for Zoom 2 and above. That's double the data. Visit ArmstrongOneWire.com/internet for more details. The future is faster with Zoom.
Okay, now we have Stacy who's joining us. Stacy, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Okay, what is your association with the association?
I could say I'm a proud member of the board of directors for Jacobs Creek Watershed Association, and also serving in my second year as co-chair of the recreation committee.
Okay, and what does the recreation committee do? Or what do you guys want to do? What are your plans?
Absolutely. So we've got really big plans, but the real mission behind the Jacobs Creek Watershed Association Recreation Committee is to engage our watershed community, to create access, education, and really help engage our community members in the awesome assets that we have in our backyard.
Which is, one of them is right here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we're going to talk. Do you have any more thing you want to say about the recreation itself?
Yeah, I just think one of the biggest components to our mission, our entire watershed is located within the Laurel Highlands region of southwestern Pennsylvania, a region that's well known for its recreation amenities and activities. And we're just here letting our community members and even visitors know that those opportunities aren't just in the state park. They're not necessarily just up in the mountains. They're all around us. So there are a ton of opportunities to get on our beautiful Jacobs Creek, ride a bike, go for a hike, and our committee's just here to engage the community to get outside.
Get outside and enjoy.
Exactly.
Yeah, awesome. Now, we've been talking a little bit about things that are going to be happening in the future and some plans and some hopes and dreams that these girls and their association has. But they also actually have something that's already started and it's ready to launch.
Yes, we're
no,
excited.
no pun intended. Yes. Okay, so Jacobs Creek is behind us, and tell us what you can now do on Jacobs Creek.
Yes, so we are now announcing this summer will be the grand opening of the official Scottdale family-friendly river trail. So this Scottdale family-friendly river trail will start here at the end of the Coal and Coke Trail. So right here is the inn, and the river flows down that way, and then we have an out ramp that's being installed in Garfield Park, which is also in Scottdale Borough, which means that you could bring your 4-year-old, your 7-year-old, your 82-year-old grandma, and all of you could have access to the creek. Because one of the things that was strangling our ability to have interactions with this river was just access. The idea that you could not walk down to the water here. You could not engage in Jacobs Creek in a usable fashion. And so we wrote a grant. We worked with the Western Pennsylvania Conservancy, and through their Canoe Access Ramp funding program. And we built this ramp that you see right here. The other one in Garfield will look exactly like it. And it allows you to physically go to the water. So even if that going to the water is to just, don't throw any of my rocks because I paid for these bad boys, but if you could, skip some other rocks you find somewhere else, or interact with the water, or fish, or canoe or kayak, or interact with the water in any way you find special. These ramps are, I think, the first step in saying, welcome back to the creek, Scottdale. Welcome back to the creek, Mount Pleasant. This creek is yours. It's right here, and we want you to have access to it, just like you would in the Youghiogheny or in any of the other rivers that you think of when you think of the region. And, I know that my mom and my grandmas for generations were saying, don't go down to that creek, it's polluted. Don't go down to that creek, it's dangerous. Don't go down there. We're saying, come on down, join us. It is now a place where we welcome and encourage you to get on the creek and get to know it.
Now, we talked a little bit before we started filming. Of course, in the summertime, the rivers and streams have a tendency of not drying up, but going lower. They said actually, even at its lowest point, it's still going to be passable. You might have to scooch a little bit, but...
Yeah, no, we definitely have enough flow right now to sustain a boat throughout the year. So as the inflatable ones will do better, but we'll also be working on a gauge to help you make sure that you can even evaluate whether or not your ride for that day is a good one. So
wonderful. Well, thank you for telling us about the ramps. But before we finish up, we have an event we want to talk. I'm so excited about this. Okay, ready? Tell us.
Yeah, so in order to have a good official grand opening, you have to have a ribbon cutting ceremony, and any good ribbon ceremony should also have an actual event where people participate. So we are having the Lazy River Family Float Day. At the Lazy River Family Float Day, we are going to have as many people in this community come, and they can bring their own rafts. They can join us on ones that we will rent. So Stacy is actually grabbing one of the rentals we have. Yeah, so we are going to have these to rent, and we are encouraging to see if we can have a mass float that says, here we are, Scottdale, Mount Pleasant, Everson, all of these township boroughs and municipalities. We are on this creek and we are enjoying it. So that is on June 16th. The event will start at noon, and we'll have a quick ceremony, just cutting a ribbon. I've never done it before, but I imagine it's pretty easy, I hope. We don't have any big scissors because we don't want to waste money on anything but boats. So we're going to have a ribbon cutting, and then the cool thing is we're actually going to have a school bus, thanks to Quest. Quest Coach is actually going to be providing a school bus that will take you from the out, which the party will be at Garfield. So we're going to have environmental education at Garfield. There's going to be food available. The Scottdale Parks Commission is a partner on this event. They're going to be providing food for low cost pricing. They're going to have all sorts of people set up there. What you do, you'll get on the school bus, you'll ride to here where we're standing, which is at the end of the Coal and Coke Trail. We're kind of close to Kendai Park, and you'll get off, you'll carry your raft. It's just like 100 feet, and you'll get on, you'll float down, you'll get out, you'll get on the school bus, you'll get in, you'll get out, you'll get in. Just consider it a lazy river with a little bit of transportation in the middle. So it's a multi-method mode of utilizing our family-friendly Scottdale River Trail. And so this Lazy River Day, you're welcome to bring anything that floats and get in the creek and be a part of the process.
Awesome. And I know that there's a lot of things that are really, really just still on the drawing board, but they are hopefully planning maybe to extend this someday a little bit further down.
Yes.
It'll be a little bit further than the mile or
Yes.
almost mile.
Yes, our
almost mile.
Almost mile. So yeah, no. So when you tell your friends how far you float, just evaluate it by the number of trips. So technically, in one day, in 4 hours, we're hoping you could do about 5 runs if you're lucky. So yeah, 5 miles.
Almost
It's a huge.
5 miles.
It's a huge sojourn. So we expect anyone from 4 to 82 to be able to enjoy this type of day, because you could only run it once. I know my children alone probably will only hand it a couple times, but some of our more adventurous, teenagers, high schoolers, I'm expecting them to use it the entire time we have the bus running.
Awesome.
So yeah, no, it's going to be a great event, and we're looking forward to having as many people come out to it as possible.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, we're going to take a quick break here. I'm going to suit up and get safe, and we're going to hit the river. So don't go anywhere. All righty. We're putting in. As you can see, it's really not that bad. A little bit of a grate, but the gravel kind of grabs your feet. We're going to go put in here. And you know what? While we're finishing up here, Annie did want to remind everybody that you can find all of the events and everything that we talked about on Facebook.
Yes.
And where else? Where else can we find out all the wonderful things happening?
So right now, registration is open for the paddle event on Eventbrite. That website is located on Facebook, but it'll also be on our website later today, or right now as you watch this. So find us and register. The registration fee is $10, but that pretty much just covers the fact that we had to get specialty insurance to make sure that we're covered for water-based recreation. So come out, join us, and register. We'd love to see you there on June 16th. So.
Yay! Okay, we ready for this? All righty. We're going in. Stacy's already ready. Okay. Now there's a little bit of a flow, not much. Oh, this is awesome. We're kayaking on Jacobs Creek. That's okay. All right. Well, we're going to be launching off here, folks. I really hope you enjoyed the show. We had fun, didn't we, Annie?
Yeah, we did.
We had fun. If you don't make it to the floating event, you can come anytime now. The ramps are open. They're ready for you to come and kayak and have some fun. Right? Right. And canoe, too. All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed the show. I did. I'm having fun. Remember, keep smiling, keep dreaming, and keep watching.